Hello, beautifuls. Welcome to today's reading. I hope you're having a beautiful day. If not, I hope that this message today that comes through can give you some good vibes. It's the main thing. So I did draw some cards just really quickly before I started from this oracle set that I made myself, and we got Womb of Worlds, Distortion Immunity, Field Sovereign, and Thread Unbound. So essentially what's going on here today in this reading is creation answers only to the original code. So that's the original frequency of source, the original frequency. We have distortion immunity, so you are no longer readable by mimic systems. So mimic systems, the mimic is the false source, the one that siphoned from the original code and created the world that we live in now. So you are no longer readable by these systems. So they basically glitch out whenever you, for an example, you walk into a supermarket, the mimic system there, it can't read you anymore, so it can't siphon you when you're in these spaces. It can't categorize you. So whatever system you're within, it just can't categorize you anymore. It can't place you anymore. So it seems that it would glitch out. You would probably notice it. We have Field Sovereign. Your frequency is now uninvadable. So that's exactly what that is this system, this overlay of mimic source cannot penetrate your frequency anymore. You are Field Sovereign. And then we have Thread Unbound, which is you do not owe yourself to the old timelines. So you're either in the middle, you're on the threshold of stepping into the new world. That's kind of what I'm getting from this. So this reading today is very much for the True Source Collective. If this reaches you, you will feel it. Okay, this will give you a definite knowing. This will be a big yes, and you won't even need to second guess it. So let's just grab one of these other oracle cards just to see what's happening here. So we have Stabilization. Chaos settles after truth is faced. Okay, so this one is really giving you some information about how chaos works. So chaos normally happens when there is this truth and it's trying to integrate, and you essentially need to face that truth. Once you face it, the chaos settles, essentially. Let's get to, we have Exposure. Concealment can no longer be contained. So that's also coming here from truth. Truth cannot be contained anymore. Truth is going to come out in many ways. And we have Suppression, force used to prevent emergence. So there is currently a situation that's very interesting here in the collective, is that truth is being suppressed by force. But this concealment can no longer be contained. So exposure is imminent. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the truth. So essentially this truth that people need to face is going to come back up, and it's going to probably hit harder than before. It seems like it hasn't been integrated as much as what it should have been. Anyways, let's see what we're going to get from the tarot cards today for this reading. So we have the King of Pentacles. That's interesting. In my deck, this would normally represent the person or the thing that is suppressing the truth, which is the one with the resources, right? The one that has the top. So this would give me that sense of there is a masculine coded figure that is suppressing the truth, and they believe they have all the power here because they have resources. So they look at it I have money, so I have all the power. There's nothing you can do about it. I have everything. But in source terms, that's not how power works. We have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this is giving the sense of delayed movement. So this person, this energy is delaying movement of the truth. So I think today's reading is about truth emergence and how it's uncontainable. So this person is actually just trying to delay the inevitable. This is going to happen no matter what. I did like a channeled reading a while back. Go like check it out on my channel. Maybe I will put it in like the recommended or the cards or whatever. It'll be somewhere on this video. You can go check out that channeled reading, and it's me basically doing like a sweep prediction of like from last year sometime until like 2027. So I feel like this has got something to do with that. Like, it's essentially they're trying to delay the inevitable, and the inevitable is that the new world is going to happen whether they try to stop it or not. That's essentially what I'm getting from this. And we have judgment. So these people, this person, this group of people, the false collective, as I like to call it, there's many names, they're under judgment. It's interesting to say the least that this is like karmic judgment. So I feel like that the hammer is already kind of been smacked down. So they're actually continuing to play with karma here. And so by blocking the truth from really truly being there, and suppressing more and like forcefully containing something, this judgment is coming again. So it's interesting. It's like they are being judged on the fact that they are continuing to do the same thing, and this just increases their karmic debt that they owe to True Source. We have the sun, so this is very much like the sun has been shone on this stuff. It's going to come to light. The truth cannot be contained. That's kind of what this is about. Concealment can no longer be contained. So the sun is coming through and taking that concealment off, and no matter what algorithm, how much money someone has, none of this stuff is going to be contained. It is going to continually come out, and it's going to be forced energetically through the collective in a way that can be undeniable. That's kind of what I'm getting from those words. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So it's very interesting. This is giving me the sense of this is going to come through visions, or this is going to come through direct connection to True Source. Like if you're part of the True Source collective that I read for, I don't read for Mimic Collective or anyone part of that system. I read for the True Source collective, which should be everyone, but a lot of people have chosen their alignment at this point. This is giving me that sense of like it's going to come through in intuitive ways. You're going to see it in dreams. You're going to see it in visions. You're going to see it like visually. It's giving me that, the radiant visionary, right? Like you are going to see these things. And if it is being blocked on like a platform, you'll have a dream and you will see it. You'll see this truth. So whether this King of Pentacles is the top of the top, or it's just somebody in your life that's been hiding something from you, and they can use like money and their power and their authority that they seem to think they have in the system to hide something from you, whether it's like a government system, whether it's your workplace, whether it's just your friend or some like a partner or whatever, right? You are going to find this truth out no matter what. It's going to be given to you. And we have the Nine of Cups in reversed. So this is giving that sense of that this truth is not comfortable, and the Ten of Cups in reverse. So it gives me the sense of this truth is not comfortable, and it does create a split between that side and your side. So you're going to become very you're going to understand that you are on a side, right? This is not about splitting people or making people fight or anything, but you're going to be very like definitively decided, I am with True Source. I know the truth. I've seen this, and there's nothing that anyone can convince me otherwise. That it's going to be an uncomfortable truth, and it does create a division between whatever you were doing and the new world, right? Like, so it's giving me that sense of like having to walk away from something that maybe you've had for a very long time, or a belief, or a comfortableness, or nostalgia, or this is the way it should be, but walking into a place of having to let go of those things, because that's kind of what's happening here. The truth will be uncomfortable, and it's just something that is inevitable at this point. One more card. We have the Page of Swords in reversed. So it's interesting because I feel like even if you're part of you're part of this True Source collective, even if you're not looking for the truth, it's still going to spring up on you. It's something that's unavoidable, and it's going to happen no matter what. That's kind of what I'm getting here. Truth cannot be ignored. It's unavoidable. It's basically no longer going to be concealed. And like clearly here it says chaos settles after the truth is faced. So it may feel chaotic, okay? This stage. Anyways, if you resonate, let me know. This is obviously for the True Source Collective, and I'll see you in another message when Source calls on me to do that. All right, take care, everybody,